Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Dutchman Plays WanderStop. This is another entry into update week, and while not technically an update, WanderStop came out at 1.0, so that counts as an update to me. This is a narrative-driven tea brewing game. And when I say narrative-driven, I mean some of the people who worked on this game. You have the writer or the producer from the Stanley Parable. I don't remember exactly which one. Worked on this game. A lot of really big names went into making this happen. The core gameplay, we're going to be running a tea shop, serving people, harvesting plants, tending to a garden. Looks like we have some penguins as well. But every so often, our main character Alta here, a disgraced pit fighter who has lost her way in the arena, will take some time out of her day to kind of reminisce and think about, you know, her past, her future, how things have been going, all through the power of tea. So it's going to be a very cozy game, very heavy on the story, so if that's not your cup of tea, then it's probably not going to appeal to you, regardless of how well done it is or how many people are on it. But if you're in for a good time, not for a long time, or if you're in for a good time and a long time, I should say, then this is probably going to be the game for you. Anyways, we've already introduced our main heroine, Alta, the disgraced pit fighter. Was undefeated for so many years until she lost her touch. All the training and grueling efforts in the world wouldn't put her back on top, so she's now on a quest to find a legendary warrior who's entered into retirement, because surely she will be able to train her back to peak fighting shape. On our way to find that warrior, though, we passed out in the forest and were rescued by this kind young man, Boro, who runs a tea shop. All he does is make and brew tea. And since we can't make it to the forest in our current state, we might as well stick around and help out at the shop. Hello, miss. You've decided to join me. I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we're going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at WanderStop. Please, won't you come with me? I'll show you the maintenance room to gather our tools. Looks like there is a camera there. Maybe we'll be taking some pictures of our own. Anyways, what's up, Boro? Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. You see the basket that is right there? Go ahead and pick it up. With a basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves just like that. If you've used up all the tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing, no need to worry about running out. All sounds good? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying, then please come speak with me. Alright. We're gonna take our basket. All of our bushes are right here. And I believe we press X to collect. We still got our skills, we can combo these freaking bushes. With a full tea leaf, we can just dump them into here. And I think we X to dump. Bam. Alright, so those guys are going to start cooking very slowly. But we've got a lot of other things to do before we're ready to open up for the day. Excellent job! Please come see me to discuss the next steps. You set the leaves out to dry, and it'll be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. Right now, though, all you're needing is a watering can. It looks like a frog. Please, won't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use. Then, with your watering can stashed, come and meet me outside by the garden. Alright. Rogue. Into stash but square. No, that was to stash my basket. Now it's stashed. Can I pick up everything? Alright, why not? Now I'll never have to go back. Ha ha ha. What up, Boro? Welcome to the garden. Here's where Boro looks to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we are already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is the miracle of life. Here, I'll give you a seed for more blue ferns, so that you can try it for yourself. Alright. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just the garden. Boro simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. Haha. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds, and let me know when it's done. So you can see we kind of have a bit of a hex underneath us now. X is to plant. Make a perfect line, and there indeed is our blue seed. I finished making the plant egg. Sorry. Fantastic. The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now is the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to the water, and we have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it onto your new egg. Once you've done this, please do come speak with me again. So I think up is my tools. I use my right stick then to rotate. I can select the watering can, and now I'm good. Hold X to fill with water. Alrighty. And now all we have to do is water this egg here. Boom. I can water it more even, actually. Alright, that's enough. What up, Boro? Aha, you have successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it again. It'll grow even more seeds. One step ahead of you, Boro. In this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. Once you've picked a fresh new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. Let me stash that real quick. Boom. 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 A plant harvesting machine. Let me stash those so I don't accidentally plant them. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent. Let's move on to the next step. Oh my god, how many steps are there? Haha, do not be alarmed, miss. We are down to the last several dozen steps in the process. Are you serious? No, this was a joke. Boro was joking. We really aren't too terribly far off. Please, I would beg your patience. I know this is being a lot, but I am certain you will handle it admirably. Can you guess what we will be making after small hybrids? Yes. Large hybrids? Foxtail agave, or I have no idea, it could be literally anything. I'm gonna guess large hybrids. That is correct. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember how you use a line pattern to be making a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, we instead use this triangular pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make this new triangular pattern. Once you've made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit just like you did seeds. Go ahead and try it, and please tell me when you picked a fresh fruit from the plant. Alright. So on the left menu, I can open up my seeds, or left on the D-pad. I'm going to make this 1 square away from my other plant. And then I can stash the seeds, get out my watering can, and now I have a blue plant making blue seeds. Or blue fruits, I should say. What am I talking about? More water? More water? Now you're good? Okay. I grab the fruits off of here. And I think that's everything. Alright, cool. I did it. I made fruit. Wonderful, miss. You have excelled at gardening. Truly you have. The fruit you made is called a chip-chip, and we'll be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you, though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea, yes? Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Sure, why not? Aha, it is a begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we are now done with the gardening, and it is time to make the tea. Come, let's go inside and I'll explain the tea machine to you. If I open up my field guide, you will see that it is a very, very simple game. Wait, what? Oh, it doesn't even show the things yet. Eventually, the field guide expands to show you the potential hybrids you can make. And it's all just AA, AB, BA, BB kind of expansions. Oh, that's a drop. I came up here trying to be silly. Alright, Boro, what do we got? We're making tea? Let's make some tea. Here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is it so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Aha, goodness, no. Tea making will crush the mind, it will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break, just to let our minds relax a bit. Oh, Boro could tell a joke. No, just get on with it. I did this in a demo. That joke takes like 23 minutes. Of course, I am understanding completely. You are quite pressed for time. Therefore, let us now discuss how to make tea. Behold the tea machine. Bum ba 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 ba. Bum ba ba da ba 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 ba. Yes, the tea machine is a most vital part of preparing drinks. Is it user-friendly? Miss, I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. It will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? Can't you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking the book. Of course, I am completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up this ladder to the rope at the top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up here, pull down on the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, go give that a shot and I'll move on to the next step when you're done. Bum, 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 bum. I want all the water. All of it. More! Alright, that's enough. Next up is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, this step will be complete. Up, 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 up. Right about there. Then you just rhythm game to tap it into the center of the area where you want to hit. Perfect. Ah, now that is some steaming hot water. You are doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Boro's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? Let me figure out the rest on my own. Of course, I am sure you will make quick work of it. Remember that your field guide provides details on the remaining steps if you need it. You can even be using the field guide while still on the ladder. Good luck, I'm eagerly looking forward to a cup of chip tea. So we got the water. Something we're missing in our inventory is we need our tea leaves. I'm gonna grab one of these, dash it, back up the ladder. You can actually go right and left, and after you heat the water, you kick open the valve to send it to the next step. I don't know if you have to unkick it. Doesn't look like it. Here's where we're gonna put in our ingredients. It looks like I have to pull them out. I believe our chip goes in here. Maybe even our tea leaves. Left. Toss the tea ball as well as whatever fruits and ingredients you want to add for flavor. Okay. The color won't change until you add the tea ball. Perfect. So, last thing is our tea ball. Toss it in. We have a nice hot cup of chip tea. We kick open the valve to send it to the next step. I think we're actually ready to serve. Looking at that. Take your favorite cup off the shelf or the table right in front of you. Put it underneath. We're going to try and fill a perfect cup of tea. Too much. Oh well. It happens. Customers would rather have too much tea than not enough, right? Ah, is this the tea that you have made? Yep, here it is. Aha, splendid. Delicious. It is everything that Boro was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That is the spirit. Ah, delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? Fine. Ha! I will take it. I must say, to hear a note of positivity from you is a beautiful thing. Like a ray of sunshine. There are things I like. Oh, do tell. What is bringing you joy? Winning a tournament. Ah, so I suspected. I would not have guessed that you knit on the weekends. I've knitted, but I don't like it. For me personally, there are a few satisfactions in the world quite like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer, yum, what a feeling. If ever you put your mission on hold, I am always looking for help here at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? Who knows? There are many reasons why a person could be choosing to stop, or to change courses. And if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here, and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? Well, people are often changing their goals in life. It is not an uncommon thing. For instance, you might decide your priorities have changed, or you're simply too tired, or... Wait. No, stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes, and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I've devoted every day of my life to this. Every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. You understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. I'm sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve, it's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be, ever again. But you think I should just give it up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big, strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I... What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Why? Why can I not lift my own sword? Doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. Ah! And this is a refrain on the opening scene. Oh no. I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never! Not until she trains me back up into excellence. Back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll, I can't believe how tired I've been. I have to keep moving. I can't move. I can't. I don't have the energy.
Think, Alta. Why are you here in this forest?
Why are you here in this forest?
Because of those fights. I lost. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost. It was so stupid. I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes. Ah, yes, this is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger. I needed to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me, I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit just because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him just so I can show him how strong. Ah, there you are. Coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Boros' triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I am not seeing anything wrong with you. I collapsed out there multiple times for no reason. Yes, what a surprise that a person pushing themselves to the brink of exhaustion would collapse. It is a mystery. I am completely baffled. I've pushed myself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years, and this has never happened. Well, perhaps this is a result of pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years. The days add up, miss. I'm not okay with it. Not okay with a body having physical limits? Yes, we will fill out a complete form right away. Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I am not a scientist doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. But it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Extremely. Now you are understanding. Miss Alta, being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. But if I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again, and again, and again if that's what you want. And then one of these times, you will be collapsing for good. But here in the tea shop, you could spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No. But it may let you heal just a little bit. So here's what I'm suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop. Just for now. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet, no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. Then when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Or I could leave now. Let me think about it. Of course, there is no pressure to come or go. You may do as you please. How about this? I'll be here in the shop tending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the tea shop, come speak to me. Take your time. There is no rush. And that's about where the demo ended. As kind of your introduction to WanderStop. A quirky little tea shop set in the middle of a forest. A desperate warrior seeking to regain what she's lost. The sword is still here. I thought it was moved. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of WanderStop. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe. It really helps smaller channels like this one grow and reach a wider audience. And I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening. Goodbye.